It is a tale as old as time, the tale of power and the length some would go to attain it. In the quiet suburb of Kasarani, the people are living in constant fear. The community has been rocked by a series of deaths that have the people of Kasarani worried, and many of them are leaving their homes. Young men are dying in accidents and being thrown out of apartments, and the police are ruling the deaths as suicide. However, according to our investigations, these young men are being sacrificed by dark cults and Illuminati. Yes. That is right, cultic movement Illuminati is on the loose around Kasarani. Before we continue with our video, please subscribe and like our video. We will always go the extra mile to bring you the most timely and deep stories that the mainstream media will not. Thank you for subscribing. Let's go back to our story. It is shocking that so far, there have been 10 young men sacrificed in Kasarani, and the people doing these sacrifices are the landlords, politicians, musicians, and other influential Kenyans. The one that came to the limelight was the recent death of Jeff. Jeff died while he was in DJ Fatso's house. The terrifying of it all is that the police have been alleged to cover up their murder. These innocent souls continue to cry for justice while no ear is listening to their cry. The cults have taken advantage of these young men's vulnerability and exploited them to their deaths. It is alarming to see how people with power use it to do unspeakable things, and the victims in this case are young men. As we spoke to the people of Kasarani, the most common concern that came up was poverty and some level of greed. Many young men in the area are living below the poverty line and are desperate for jobs to make ends meet. Unfortunately, these cults prey on their desperation and offer them jobs that end up being a trap. It's a vicious cycle that keeps repeating itself. The cult's modus operandi is quite simple. They offer the young men a job with a high salary and request them to come for an interview. During the interview, they are given some form of drug that makes them unconscious. After that, the cult members take them to a hidden location where they are sacrificed. Others are thrown off balconies of apartments in the name of accident or suicide. The people doing this sacrifice believe that it gives them power, and they will stop at nothing to attain it. They have forgotten that power comes from doing good and not from harming others. It is sad to see how some people have lost their moral compass and are willing to do anything for power and fame. Do you think it is a coincidence that DJ Fatso is winning the award for Best Artist just a few months after Jeff's death? This makes it all a paradox that we must unravel. The people of Kasarani are living in fear, and some have had to move out of the area due to poverty. Others are selling their household items to pay rent. The situation is dire, and something needs to be done before it gets out of hand. As a warning to young men, it is important to be cautious and avoid getting into situations that seem too good to be true. It is better to be safe than sorry. When a demonic movement like Illuminati attacks a place, the residents who are not members of that movement suffer a lot. This is evident in Kasarani. If you check the social media pages of people selling used household items, Kasarani is topping the list. The residents have resorted to selling their items to survive the difficult times. As they continue to suffer, some individuals, especially musicians, businessmen, and politicians, have moved to reside in the suburbs of Kasarani. They have made it to the headquarters of their secret meetings and demonic activities. If you are about to move to Kasarani, you better think it twice, because you might either end up as a direct victim of the cult or suffer the evil atmosphere caused by their activities. In conclusion, the situation in Kasarani is worrying, and urgent action needs to be taken. The deaths of these young men are not just accidents or suicides, but are sacrificed by dark cults. The people doing this sacrifice are influential people in the community, and it's time they are brought to justice. The community needs to come together and work towards a safer future for everyone. The young men in the area should be warned to be cautious and avoid getting into situations that could put their lives at risk. It's time to put an end to these senseless deaths and restore peace in Kasarani.
We hope this was informative and entertaining for you. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share our videos. This will go far in helping us make better videos. Until next time, keep twitting and achieving your dreams. Don't let anything put you down. Bye for now.